It's a chilly day in Milwaukee as we get ready for baseball underneath the retractable roof of Miller Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jimmy Nelson gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's Matt Adams now. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Straight ahead. So stepping in, Jorge Perez. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped up. Back behind second. Jeanette is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0.
Leading off for the Brewers,
Frankie Munoz is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did. All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The thing about Travis, not a big guy, and he's had some injuries along the way, but if he can stay healthy, he's got a great pitching staff to catch.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Scooter Jeanette goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Rick Salinas is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5. In now, Ender Inciarte. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Will Iwasi. And this is fouled straight back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. you probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, catcher
Jimmy Nelson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down. Ready for another chance? Jorge Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Leading off for the Brewers here in the 4th.
Gene Segura is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now batting. Right.
Peter William comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Peter William becomes out number 2 this inning. Matt Adams will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Green has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Frankie Munoz. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The second baseman, number 2.
Scooter Gennett is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Third baseman
Rick Salinas stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Here's Ender Inciarte. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1. Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit. And no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it's a foul ball from the stretch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning. Strong start on them. Into the windup and the pitch. Will Uwasi is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Egbert is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Your
Jeff
attention, please.
Castillo will
Pinch
grab a
hitting for
bat
the
and hit
Brewers,
for the pitcher here.
number
Some
23.
activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers
Castillo.
begin to stir. Swung on and missed for the first strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Two good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it. I like the call for the two-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jeff Castillo goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Gene Segura is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikes. Chris Perky will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Chris Perky.
Hard ground ball to third. Salinas is up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. First pitch on its way. Peter William is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Here's Matt Adams now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Ball outside.
Ball 1.
Adams.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it. Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Matt Adams becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Frankie Munoz swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Another 0-2 home. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Now batting, third
Rick
baseman.
Salinas is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Here's Ender Inciarte. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
Stephen On. Now playing third base.
Jorge Perez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Digging in once again, Will Iwasi. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Will Iwasi is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Dave Bearden is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And he watches a cold strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out. Gene Segura standing in. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And that's swung on and missed, so the Brewers are down to their final strike now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Oh, man, so close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
3-0 the final score in this one today. Jorge Perez.
A stellar performance earns a salute from this hurler's pitching coach. Both hope the command displayed tonight will carry over into future outings.
Time to get the weekend started with Friday night baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Jorge Perez will be on the mound to face them. And this is a guy that needs to establish the inside part of the plate because his stuff is such that he'll have a hard time getting by if he doesn't mix in location well. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. H, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, I tell you what, this is one of those pitcher's parks you come in and you go, uh-oh, I could be 0 for 15 if I don't execute. How do you execute in a pitcher's park? They throw you outside, take that base hit to right field. Don't try to do too much. You do what he gives you, you take what he gives you, and you move on.
Batting third,
Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Up 3 down. Standing in, Jorge
Leading off for the
Soler.
Cubs,
He'll start things out in the top half of the
Jorge
second. Off-speed
Soler.
pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in, David Tejada. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. David Tejada is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. Farron is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Perez.
Catcher, Jorge Perez.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 4th home run here in the early going. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Sal has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Enrique Ojeda. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. A high fastball is in there. Strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Enrique Ojeda goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Felipe Espinoza is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt, and I tell you what.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready for another chance? Javier Baez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Got him to go down swinging there. Javier Baez goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Arismendi Alcantara is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Farron is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded up the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the end. Digging in now, Jorge Perez.
Number 11, Jorge Perez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder
Jorge Soler is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Tejada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Set to deal on 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Into the windup and the pitch.
Third baseman.
Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wellington Castillo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Wellington.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And another foul ball. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Enrique Ojeda. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Enrique
Ball one.
Ojeda.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Alexi Solis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Solis starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
I got it.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now. Jorge Perez will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Three home runs tonight. What a game he is having. To hit 3 homers in a game, you have to have pretty good swings to see the ball really well. But he's had an exceptional night tonight. 3 homers.
Striding in once again, Javier Baez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. That's by him for strike one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number one here in the seventh as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Arismendi Alcantara stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
He froze him on the fastball there. Arismendi Alcantara goes down for out number two in the top half. Anthony Rizzo is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. In is Jorge Soler. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
You froze him on the fastball there. Jorge Soler becomes the first out of the inning. David Tejada stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Now batting.
Here's the pitch.
Third baseman, Tommy.
Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. 24 have been set down. Half of the eighth straight ahead. The Cardinals are out in front 11-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jorge Perez. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far as he's just been flat unhittable. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Another one sent foul.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Andrew Lewers will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.